In this video, I'm going to quickly show you how to upload multiple contacts at once using a CSV file. And let me just kind of walk you through this. First off, you're going to go into the actual campaign that you're looking to upload contacts to. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You could go to add contact right here if this was the actual campaign you were trying to upload contacts to, or you can go and click edit and go into the campaign itself. So I'm going to click edit here. All right, so let's assume that we got the campaign set up the way we want to, and now we want to upload multiple contacts to that campaign. What you would do is you go up here to add contact. And of course you have your option to do a single contact, just manual entry. But in this example, like I said, we're going to go through and we're going to upload a CSV file so we can upload multiple contacts at once. So I'm going to click add from CSV or text right here. All right, and so you're going to see a little snippet here that shows you the correct formatting for this file. So each column is represented here. So phone, email, first name, last name, country, address, state, city, zip, URL, and deal value. And we actually provide a handy little template for you as well. So what you're going to do, you're going to start by clicking this CSV file right here, and it will download it onto your computer. Let me give that a second. All right, let's open that up. And now you're going to see an example of how this information should be input into the system. So first off, let me go ahead and just widen these columns a bit. Give me 1 second. All right, so we have our template open here, and I'm just going to quickly walk you through the best way to fill out this information so that there aren't any formatting errors and that you're able to successfully upload your contacts to SalesPype. Now this first column here is the phone column. Now keep in mind, one of the common errors I see is people are including punctuation in this field, and that's going to cause the upload to fail. So make sure that this column for the phone number is just simply numbers. No parentheses, no periods or dashes, just the numbers. Email is pretty self-explanatory, first name, last name, and so on. Now you'll see up here as well, I have a few notes in the brackets here. So phone is a required field, and as you go through here, the rest of them are actually optional. But typically what you want to start with when you're uploading a list to SalesPype, you ideally want to get a phone number, an email, and the first and last name. And if you don't want to include these optional fields, you simply leave those columns blank when uploading them to the system. One other thing to note with the website format, make sure that it is in this format right here, where it has the HTTP, the colon, and the 2 forward slashes, website.com. So just make sure you follow that formatting. If you were missing the HTTP, it could cause an issue when you're trying to upload to our system. So as long as you follow these formatting rules, you should be good to go. But let me give you an example here. So I'm going to throw in some sample data. All right, so we have some sample data I just added here, and I'm going to use this as an example. Now right off the bat, I can see there's some formatting errors. You have parentheses, you have dashes, and you have periods. And this just simply isn't going to work if you try to upload it to SalesPype. It's going to cause an error. So we need to clean this up a bit. Now if you just had 3 data points like this, 3 numbers that you need to fix manually, no big deal. You could simply just fix it yourself. Take you, a couple minutes. But let's assume that you had 1,000 records here or 1,000 phone numbers, all with dashes and parentheses and issues you needed to fix. Now that could be pretty time consuming. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. So what you would do is you would actually highlight this column here, and now you're going to hit Control and F at the same time on your computer, and it's going to bring up this little box here, Find and Replace. You're going to go to this Replace tab, and now you just got to tell the computer what you're trying to do. So the first thing I want to get rid of is the opening parentheses bracket. So I'm going to put that right there, and I want to replace it with nothing. So now I'm going to hit Replace All, and there you go. It says we fixed an error here, so we made one replacement, and you'll see there used to be a parentheses bracket right here. It's removed it. Next step, so we also want to get rid of any closing parentheses brackets. I'm going to put that right there, hit Replace All. Perfect, it fixed that. All right, looks like we got some numbers with periods, so we're going to remove that. Replace all. Perfect, it has fixed that. And we also have some numbers that have dashes in them, so we need to fix that. Put the dash right there. Perfect. So now these 3 numbers that would have caused an error before are now in the correct formatting. And again, if you had thousands of numbers, it would take you forever to clean up that data. But using that simple Excel trick will help you fix it in no time. All right, so we got our sample data here. This is the information we're trying to upload into the system. Before you try and upload it, what you want to do is get rid of all this sample data that I had here on the template. So I'm just simply going to highlight these rows. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say delete. And now I'm left with just the data that I want to upload to the system. So let me go ahead and save this file. And I will call this sample CSV upload. All right, so we've got this file saved. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. All right, so we have our file ready to go now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to select file. Let's find that file on our desktop here. All right, so we've added the file right there. Now we just simply need to hit upload. And there you go. So the file has successfully uploaded. The file is processing now. And what's going to happen, it generally takes a few minutes for all the data to be added to SalesPype. But once the data has been added to the system, it will trigger the campaign that you were adding these contacts to. So hopefully this helps. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to our team. However, if you just follow the steps in this video, you will be good to go. Take care.